Hello. How are you? That's good. So, this is not going to be a video on a topic, but I kind of just want to talk with you guys, you know, just like as a person, you know. It's like we're all human beings just hanging out here. So, yeah. So what's up, yo? Uh, it gets kind of overwhelming when you think that, like, everyone in the world's gonna see this video. You know what I mean? That's literally, it's like, oh yeah, this is for the whole world. But I'm just who I am. You know what I mean? Like, Bob Dylan didn't give a shit, you know? Excuse my French. He was just like a person, you know? And then he ended up being like famous, like throughout the whole world, you know? But it didn't change anything with him. He was just who he was. It's just like, boom, you know? I think that's kind of like a similar comparison to when like Jesus was tempted in the desert, because the devil was like, "Hey, hey, holy man, come here, holy man. I'm gonna tempt you," you know. And he was like, "Okay." And then he went into the desert, and the devil was like, "I'm gonna give you land. I'm gonna give you power. I'm gonna give you wealth. You can have anything in this world that you want. I'll give it to you, man, because I'm the devil." And then Jesus was like, man, like, I don't know, bro. I don't think I need any of that. And the devil was like, are you sure? And Jesus is like, yeah. And that's pretty much how it goes. But I think that's very, it's similar to how, like, if people have videos, and they were gonna like say something like, "Hey, goes out to everyone in the world," and it's kind of like, "Oh, that means I could say something and get everything I want from this thing if I." So it's kind of like this strange kind of, I don't know, almost like a temptation to be inauthentic, you know. So yeah. Hmm. I love you. What do you want to say, heart? So, spirituality, metaphysics, dimensions, and love. Love is essentially like it's like the tube that you travel through. So if you were going to travel to another dimension, the unconditional love essence would be like your tube of light that would take you to there, you know? It's kind of like whoop, whoop. It's like kind of how like that thing kind of how that would work, I think, how that functions. Um yeah. So let's say if you were going to go, um like if your essence wanted to travel, and you travel when you sleep, you know, like your essence like goes places and learns things, but it's all through love, you know. Yep. So that's the thing. So yeah, okay. So that's why love is so magical and important, because it's like the key to like any, what should I say? It's like the gasoline to any vehicle. You know, it's kind of like it's like the gasoline, and it's like the motor, and it's like the car and the passenger, and the driver, if you look at it, it's like that too, you know. But yeah, so love, and that's why I think love is so important. It's very important, you know, to be in love with yourself, to resonate with the feeling of love, and allow love to kind of. Um, Love doesn't put pressure on people. I think there's a misconception about. What should I say? Yeah, I think there's a misconception about love putting pressure on someone or judging someone. Love doesn't judge, you know? It doesn't just. There's no. And that's the thing, is like when we're trying to understand love with our minds, it's like impossible. Like, love is just. It's like the goo of the universe, you know? It's like this, like, plasmic, you know, like, energetic, just all pervading frequency that kind of like ties it all together, and not in a not it doesn't tie it in knots, it ties it in like beautiful sacred geometry, you know. It's like this amazing like spider's web, you know, of like crystal, just like yeah, you know. And that's kind of like how I see love. You know. And so another thing that's interesting, if you guys, when you meditate or just sit, if you tune in to the Christ consciousness grid of the planet, I think that's something that will be very beneficial. You know, so for example, just sitting, maybe like relaxing first, and then sending like your intention to connect with the Christ consciousness grid, and just kind of allowing that experience or whatever to, you know. So that'd be very helpful. Oh, okay, what else? Let's see. Anything having to do with music and creativity. Like, I feel like, you know what happens in these videos? I get, like, kind of, like, downloads of, like, and it's not necessarily from out here, you know what I mean? It's all in here, you know? Like, I feel like it's kind of like, hey. And it's kind of like telling me, like, newsflash, this is something, you know? It's, I don't know. That's a weird way of explaining it. It feels like. So, what else? Meditation and blah, 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 blah. I think realizing that people love you is is a really big step for a lot of people, you know, including myself. You know, being actually kind of cognizant of the fact that you're loved. You know what I mean? Like, not like, oh, I'm loved because I try. No, you're loved. No, I'm loved because I make videos. No, you're loved. You're no, I'm loved because I'm a good person. No, you're loved. Oh, so I'm loved. Yeah. Amen. Mm. Hmm. Let's do some meditation. Just gonna put my fingers like this. Let's just say some hums. And just let the vibration sing, let your body kind of sing, you know? Namaste. Have a good day. I love ya.